Chicken gyros, or gyros, is one of the nicest things you can put in your mouth, but it would be as nothing without its best friend, tzatziki. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to whip up a beautiful batch yourself. First things first, you'll need a chopping board, a knife, and a regular sized cucumber. I know this one looks particularly large, but I'll show you that's mostly just the lighting. Grate the whole thing, being careful to leave a little nub at the end so you don't slice off the ends of your finger. Following this, you're supposed to use a tea towel to squeeze out all the juice. I always thought this was quite disgusting. I didn't want to use an old tea towel. But then I remembered Mrs. Barbecue had bought these brand new tea towels because she was sick of me using her best ones to wipe up the kitchen. So I figured, as they've never been used before, they'd be perfect for this purpose. Stick around to find out how that goes. So pop your freshly grated cucumber into the middle, wrap it up, and then squeeze the ever-loving out of it. And it gives out a surprising amount of juice. Cucumber juice, of course, being famously good for your eyebrows, or mix it with vodka and feed it to your camel. Now, I gave this a very good squeeze, and I think I must have got most of it out, but it's always worth a quick check, and on further inspection, though it is quite dry, there's still a little bit of juice left in there. So back to the grindstone and draw some more juice out. And my Incredible Hulk impression now completed, we can dispose of this juice in any way you see fit, and we are left, hopefully, with a nice dry... Oh no, I've messed up. Yep, Mrs. Barbecue's fresh new tea towel, and now it's covered in this green stuff, and I have no idea how I'm going to get that out. Big trouble here. Well, the cucumber seems nice and dry, so that's good. Just pop that into the bowl, ready to be mixing it. Oh god, I've really screwed this up. Okay, if anyone can let me know in the comments a good way to get out this green stain, or possibly a good divorce lawyer, I'd be really grateful. Genuinely, I'm recording this about 3 weeks after I did this, and she hasn't found it yet. I don't know how she'll react, but she will probably watch this video, so wish me luck. Once your cucumber's grated, grab yourself some scales, give them a wipe down if they're dirty, especially if you're going to show them to people on the internet. Then get yourself a suitable receptacle and some Greek yoghurt. Remember, it must be Greek if it's from North Macedonia. Throw that stuff away. Then scoop yourself out exactly 400 grams, and I mean exactly. If you've overshot it, get in there and remove some. I am of course joking, relax, it's only dip. Then just grab your cucumber bowl and tip it in. Then just give it a mix. Then it's time to zhuzh this thing up, starting with 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can of course use fresh, but who has the time? Same thing with garlic. Not going to use fresh ones, going to use the lazy garlic, because, you know. Then it's time for 2 teaspoons of salt. And annoyingly, I got to the end of this packet, so shove in some other salt as well. Roughly 2 teaspoons. It'll be fine. Then, to add a tiny bit of colour and a little bit of je ne sais quoi, we're going to add some dill. Finally, chop up a nice handful, but do leave a little bit for garnish, we're not cavemen, and mix it in. And with that, it's time to serve. Now, don't serve it in your mixing bowl, you're better than that. Grab a nice one and stick it in, which coincidentally was the advice I was given when entering the dating market. Then don't forget those few sprigs of dill for that all-important garnish, and you, my friend, are ready with a full bowl of beautifully delicious tzatziki. Now, if you really are a greedy sod, you could just grab a spoon, but if you want to make chicken gyros, then watch my video on how to make your own gyros rub. I'll put a little card at the end so you can just click on it. Then marinate some chicken thighs overnight with the rub and a bit of oil and yogurt. Whack it over a rotisserie if you don't have one. I've got a video on how to do this without a rotisserie. Either way, make sure you choose chicken thigh, not breast. Now, I like breast as much as the next guy, but trust me, thigh is much better meat when cooking chicken. Take your beautifully cooked and marinated chicken thighs, chop up some tomatoes, put yourself a little bit of red onion in another bowl, make some chips, heat up a flatbread, and you have all the ingredients for one of the world's most delightful dishes, a chicken gyros. So get out there and make it, but not before you've hit subscribe, because I'm nearly at 10,000. We can do this.